Queen Elizabeth's final journey. Thousands of mourners took their places in a queue, snaking around the centre of London, recognizing without complaint that they might have to wait for several hours now to see the late Queen Elizabeth lying in state. Queen's coffin has been moved from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Hall for people to pay their last respects. Her son Charles, the new king, walked behind the coffin, while Prince William and Harry walked side by side with her. Here's our exclusive ground report from my colleague Lavina Tandon from London.
This is the queue that runs about an hour down, and then once you get out of with a yellow wristband, so you have to be given a yellow wristband, and once the yellow wristband is given, the yellow wristbands are checked at this checkpoint, and then you go down all the way, and then there is another hour or a walk by the river, after which you are met by someone at the door who lets you in. So there is just to walk along is 2 hours, and there is a lot of wait, and this queue is about 3.5–4 kilometers as of now, and it's going to go on all the way through the night. There are 4 days that people can queue up here and pay their respects to the Queen. Lavina Tandon for India Today from London.
Get the wristband.
Where did you get the wristband?
For a very long time.
Yes. How long did you queue for?
2 hours. Several hours. 4 hours, 3 hours.
So we're waiting for him to turn up, then we're going to go and pay our respects to the Her Majesty the Queen.
Oh, fantastic. And so you came prepared with the chairs?
No, we found them. Somebody had left them.
Are you serious? You were so lucky.
You're not allowed to go down with chairs, so people have left them here.
Now, the royal family tried to show united front by bringing Harry and William together. The two were seen walking together behind Queen's coffin when it left Buckingham Palace of Westminster Hall in a deliberate show of symbolic unity following a reported rift between the royal siblings. Here's more.
A huge attempt has been made by the royal family to bring and show a united front by bringing Harry and William together on 2 occasions and making them walk together behind the Queen's procession that took from Buckingham Palace, especially to the Westminster Hall. And in case of Meghan and Kate, they came together. They were also walking with each other in the same group, but one could easily see that their differences are very much still at play, and though there is a display of unity, it's not quite sure if there is anything there left yet. So even though Harry has gone away with his family, but he came back, and he had to come back and do the same thing all over again that he detested during his mother's Diana's funeral, of walking behind the coffin and instead of mourning. All those pretensions, all those traditions still wrapped around him, even though he's moved miles and miles away, and this time with a difference that he was a part of family and yet not. Lavina Tandon for India Today from London.
Right now, the Queen's final journey from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Hall, where her coffin was kept until her funeral. Let's take a look at this detailed report.
A somber final journey. The Queen left Buckingham Palace for the last time. The coffin, draped in the royal standard with the imperial state crown resting on top, was carried on a gun carriage. Prince William and Prince Harry marched behind their father. The sight of the brothers together walking behind the coffin was reminiscent of their mother, Princess Diana's funeral. As the procession passed through, thousands of people waited in long queues to catch a glimpse of the longest reigning monarch. Guns boomed in Hyde Park. Big Ben was tolled every minute in the somber ceremony. The procession finally reached Westminster Hall, where the Queen will lie in state till her funeral on September 19. UK Prime Minister Liz Truss and the country's leader of the opposition, Keir Starmer, attended the vigil at Westminster Hall. After the ceremony, members of the public can now pay their respects to the late Queen before she is interred with her late husband, Prince Philip, in St. George's Chapel. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, now Britain's new king has been breaking the internet with his cranky behavior. First he rebuked the royal servants, asking them to take off papers and trinkets from his desk, and now another video of him getting upset over leaking pen has set the social media ablaze. Let's take a look.
They say uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. King Charles III of the United Kingdom is proof of that. Succeeding the British throne after the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, King Charles has been on tour of Scotland, Ireland and Wales. And while the new king has been received warmly by the British public, his cranky outbursts have been going viral. In the latest, Charles was seen losing his temper over a leaking pen while he was signing a visitor's book at Hillsborough Castle near Belfast in Northern Ireland. The king got annoyed after the pen leaked during the signing ceremony and remarked, "I can't bear this bloody thing every stinking time." In another clip, King Charles can be seen waving his hands around his desk, signaling his royal servants to remove the papers and trinkets on his desk for him as he sits down. The interaction with royal servants left Twitter ablaze. Some commented saying, sympathy won't last long with this sort of behavior. Meanwhile, Not My King anti-monarchists' protests were also staged outside the British Parliament. Charles 73 automatically became King of the United Kingdom and 14 other realms including Australia, Canada, Jamaica, New Zealand and Papua New Guinea, following the death of Queen Elizabeth. Will he be as popular as her? That's the big question.